You don't want to try to do it from phone?
How?
Same we did with the time.
I think we're back. Are we back? You see? It's coming up on your phone.
Streams.
I think we're streaming. I'm saying.
This is live stream?
That's what I'm
we are
saying.
back.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh,
That's
it's a
what
live
I'm
stream?
saying. We're here. We're back. Kind of.
What are you gonna do, man? I think the Matrix. We're stuck in the Matrix.
Yeah, I think that maybe we get rid of the crazy background. Maybe it's taking too much internet.
Just make it plain green.
Yeah. No, I have another background here. Let me see it real quick. I set up another background. Just guys, this is fun, right? Is this fun for everybody?
Words. Oh.
Is
You can
this
just do the same background, just pause it, right? The same one, you just pause it. Yeah. Well, it looks like we're frozen.
now we look really
It's
frozen.
cool. It's cool. I like it.
Are we back or are we not back? I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, we're
We're
back.
Baxing.
Kind of back. All right. Sorry guys. The internet is crazy tonight. We're in a snowstorm right now. So,
We're in a nor'easter, actually.
no, I'm just kidding. It's crazy rainy out. So I don't know if the internet is like bugging out over here. Sometimes it gets crazy when the weather's not good over here. For some reason, it just doesn't want to. It can't handle the internet for some reason. It's so weird. But thank you everyone for coming back. If we go out again, unfortunately,
We're out.
I think we're gone. I think we're out.
As Drew said, I'm out.
So if it goes out again, I'll make it up to you. Maybe tomorrow I'll hop on it during the day. So turn your notifications on. Turn your notifications on. Hit the bell icon and turn your notifications on. If it goes out again, I might hop on tomorrow during some time, say what up, and just talk to people for a bit. So don't worry about it. Sorry about all the craziness. You know, these things are unpredictable. Unpredictable times we're living in on the internet. Yeah, let's see what's going on. All right, so where are we at? Let's get right back into the groove of what we're doing. Did everyone hit that like button?
Yeah.
Sick. All right, we're good. We're back in action. All right, where were we talking about? What were we just talking about? Do you remember?
We were talking about the Fort Knox thing that they built a crazy structure. I should have looked it up while the internet was done. Messed up, but.
Oh yeah, Fort Knox. So there's only one person, or there's nobody who knows how to actually get into Fort Knox.
That's why it's called Fort Knox. This is the craziest Fort Knox. People use it as a phrase.
Is what the saying was, right?
Yeah.
No one could actually get into Fort Knox. Are we good? Are we still going? Oh yeah, you're back. All right, thank you. I'm glad we're back. Hold on, I'm trying to fix up my stuff over here on this end over here. All right. So let's get into the next fact. Wow, this is very fitting right here. This is very fitting. This might actually be the problem.
Not
Number
that cute little
17.
guy.
This little cute fella right here. Squirrels cause most power outages in the United States and Wi-Fi outages.
How does he the Wi-Fi part?
It doesn't say it, but we know that it's true.
Yeah, he just chewed on our wire.
This little guy right here, or girl,
That's a guy.
or squirrel man,
He's got nuts.
he is the one who's causing the Wi-Fi outages. Thanks a lot,
They
squirrel.
don't get electrocuted and stuff. I don't understand, man.
Let's see what it says. Maybe we'll learn about it. The American Public Power Association says that squirrels are the most frequent causes of power outages in the U.S. They developed a data tracker called the Squirrel Index that analyzes the patterns and timings of squirrels' impact on electrical power systems. This is weird. Turns out the peak times of the year for squirrel attacks is from May to June and October, November, and also sometimes around January 19th. Which is very weird because today's January 19th. That's weird. Why would that be? Typically, squirrels cause problems by tunneling, chewing through electrical insulation, or becoming a current path between electrical conductors. It doesn't say anything about them getting hurt, though, by that. So maybe they don't.
This is what it's called. Back to the Fort Knox thing. It's called a black box. Scientists are building a black box to record the end of civilization.
Really?
This is what it looks like.
So it's called a black box. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming back. We know this is crazy, but we appreciate everyone chilling for us. All right, number 18. I don't know if there's gonna be enough time to get through all these. We just gotta go through them. You can tell the temperature by counting a cricket's chirps. Did you know this one,
That's sick.
Chris?
No.
Look at that cricket. That's crazy. That little thing makes all that noise. Can you believe that? He looks cool. This cricket looks cool.
Real quick, that's what it looks like.
Can't see that.
That's just what it is. It's just a big thing.
It looks fake. It looks like some fake.
It's just a concept design. It's not made yet.
If you're not watching the temperatures on a hot summer day, just listen to the crickets. According to the Library of Congress, the musical creatures adjust their signature sounds according to the temperature, which means that if you count how many times a cricket chirps in 15 seconds and then add 37, you'll get a number that is pretty close of the current temperature degrees in Fahrenheit. You think you're gonna do it this summer?
No. It kind of makes sense though, because
you thought about this before.
No.
You're like, oh, hold on, let me. No. How does it make sense?
Because if you think about it, a cricket usually makes a sound once every second. If you think about hearing a cricket sound, right? So if that's 60 seconds, you add 37 to that, it's 97 degrees. So
why would you add 37 though?
No, I'm saying it makes sense why you do that. How many times it kind of makes sense. Oh, 15 seconds? So they must make a cricket sound like way more than once a second. Then they must make a 4 a second. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I never thought about a cricket and temperature degrees. That's like the most absurd thing I've ever heard.
That's insane. That's
Craig
absurd.
says this is crazy. Yes, this is crazy.
Absurd.
This is insane. Absurd. We should have did an absurd.
Absurd.
All right, number 19. Children of identical twins are genetically siblings, not cousins.
What?
So if identical twins both have children, they're siblings, not cousins. So if this baby grows up and has a child, and this baby grows up and has a child, both of their children will be siblings, not cousins.
So they should share a wife then.
That's up to them. That's... Should they?
How?
How?
I mean, there's
Here, we're going to tell you how. Cousins whose parents are identical twins share 25% of their DNA, instead of the usual 12.5%. While full siblings share 50% of DNA. Half siblings share 25%. That's why, though children of identical twins are legally cousins, they're genetically the equivalent of half siblings. So they're like half siblings, pretty much.
That's pretty cool, man. So, like, if you have a half sister or a half brother, that's this equivalent of an identical twin.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's pretty wild.
That's cool.
That's pretty interesting that and usually 12.5%.
Well, let's say those kids had the same mom, right? But the different dad, like they were both boys. Let's just say hypothetically
Then I think
speaking.
you get into like some Jerry Springer type.
No,
stuff.
not Jerry Springer, but I'm saying would they have 100% the same DNA?
I don't know. We'd have to ask the DNA people. I'm not sure.
Because they had the same DNA, both of the twins, right? So if they had a one with one mom, and then one with the same mom, the other person with the same mom, they might have the same exact DNA. They might be brothers. Well, they would be brothers.
According to that, yeah. All right, number 20. The Goodyear blimp is the official bird of Redondo Beach, California.
Oh, that's sick. I love Redondo Beach.
Do you love the Goodyear blimp?
Not really. It used to be cool in WWF when they had it like going around the arena.
Would you ever go in a blimp?
Sure.
Would you?
Oh, John, that's my fear. Helicopters.
All right, he found his fear tonight.
I'm scared of helicopters. Rest in peace, Kobe.
We figured it out. A&T's fear is helicopters.
And Shane McMahon made it out of a helicopter accident. I don't know how.
Because he's huge.
You know what's crazy about helicopters? You know how like planes can like they can like be crashing and glide down. Oh, let's try to glide down and land. Helicopters, once they like, there's no like safety. It's just like once it stops, it's just like straight down to the ground. They can't glide.
There should
There's
be
no like safety precaution. They should come up with like inflatable things like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like a parachute.
Like a parachute. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a. Why don't they have that? We should invent that. We're the Wright
Helicopter
brothers.
shoots.
We're the WHADAFUNK brothers. We're gonna invent it.
The Wright brothers.
The Goodyear blimp is surely iconic.
The wrong brothers.
The Goodyear blimp is surely iconic, but it's not exactly a living, breathing creature. Still, that didn't stop Redondo Beach, a coastal city situated near the Goodyear blimp's home airport in Carson, California, from passing a resolution in 1983 to make it an official bird.
That's
How's it
so
a bird?
weird.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's mad weird, bro.
You gonna say this one makes sense though?
No, that's mad weird.
Is this absurd?
That's absurd. Absurd. Absurd.
Absurd.
So we could just make our own blimp and get a state to name it. Like, is that free advertisement right there?
That makes no sense. It makes 0 sense. Why is there a blimp? How's it a bird? It doesn't make any. It's 0 cents.
Yo, Redondo Beach is lit though. I really like Redondo Beach. Really nice place.
Number 21. There's
Nice
an
little
entire holiday dedicated to what would happen if cats and dogs had opposable thumbs. What? Oh, look at this cute puppy. What a nice picture.
Like thumbs came out of their paws instead of just like on the bottom.
Time on their hands.
Have you ever wondered what would your pet be kill if they had more practical paws? You could spend 24 hours thinking about just that on March 3rd, on the day for what if cats and dogs had opposable thumbs. So this March 3rd coming up, we have to celebrate and think about it all day. What do you do on this day? What do you do on the day for this? The day of the year for...
Prepare for May the 4th.
March 4th.
Oh, it's March?
Yeah, March.
May.
No, March.
Oh, never mind.
What do you do? Thumbs that allow them to open their own tins of food, easily steal your possessions, and make them more into trouble than they already are. Imagine that. That would be pretty messed up if they did have thumbs. Now we have to now March 3rd, if it lands on a Thursday, we'll be having to talk about this on the stream. We'll have to make that the whole day.
That'll be the whole stream.
Yeah. What if cats and dogs had opposable thumbs day? Live stream. Craig said, "Oh, so cute. Look at that. Who wouldn't want that dog?" All right, number 22. Costco sells enough toilet paper per year to wrap around the world 1,200 times.
That's a lot of.
That's a lot of toilet paper.
That's a lot of.
1,200 times around the world.
Very good.
Every Costco lover knows that the big box retailer is the ideal place to load up on everything from dog food to paper towels. The toilet paper is the store's crown jewel. Costco sells about 1 billion rolls of toilet paper a year. That's insane.
What about like? Oh, they already said that. 2020, when people started hoarding toilet paper, they probably sold double that amount.
Do you think people still have toilet paper that they hoarded, from the when the big?
You got it, Greg?
Absolutely, they do. I can't stand by it.
Did you stock up?
No, it's
Did you go to the bathroom extra during the 2022 when everyone else was going crazy in the bathroom for some reason? I think people were just eating more because they were at home more.
No, like I don't know why people started freaking out. Like as soon as the pandemic hit, they started going to get toilet paper, like bugging out.
We're going to be locked in our homes for more.
Yeah, but that's your number one thing to get. I would have got like canned soup, like toilet paper. You could obviously use a napkin if you had to. You could take a shower. You could. There's other ways to clean your butt, respectfully. But to eat, do you need like some kind of canned soup or goods, or you know?
Craig says Grizz was all Jedi. Yeah, he went all Jedi on us. Stu says, sorry, forgot to ask. Did you fellas watch Last of Us? If so, did you like it? Grizz, did you watch
Gary's
it?
watching it for us.
I want to play the game.
Yeah, it's based off the game?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy, because is The Witcher based off of
Video game.
the game or the book? Which came first, the game, the book, or the movie, or the
book
show?
came first, then the game was on the book, and then the show was on the game, I think.
Really? Because I watched the show.
Or tried to use both, I think.
Did you watch that show?
No.
That show was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That show was actually pretty good.
Did you play the game, The Witcher?
No, I never. It made me want to play the game. It made me want to play. The show was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
And-
Henry Cavill's not there anymore.
Who?
Henry Cavill, the guy that plays the
Oh,
He's not The
Superman.
Witcher. Why?
Superman.
Well, he left the show so he could be Superman, and then he got fired from being
Yeah.
Superman.
How do you get fired from being Superman? He's the best Superman they ever had.
Because they decided to restart the whole universe.
That's so weird. Oh, because they got the guy from Marvel, James Gunn, right?
That's mad weird.
He's good. DC's gonna be popping in a few, man. Because Guardians of the Galaxy was the best movie.
Is that why?
Hopefully.
Is that why they didn't come out with the next Witcher?
Hmm?
Like, there's supposed to be another season. It was not out yet.
One of the Hemsworth brothers is supposed to play him now.
I think
Stutes,
DC's gonna be on the rise.
Stutes, I never seen The Last of Us. I'm not really. That's like about
It just
zombies.
came out. It just started.
Oh, it just started.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
like
wait.
it's about zombies though or stuff, right?
So does that mean that he's not doing Guardians of the Galaxy or any Marvel as well, or he's doing both?
Who?
James Gunn.
No, he was fired from
Oh.
Marvel. Because of
Wait.
that old tweet.
Yeah, but did he not do the most recent Guardians of the Galaxy?
Huh?
He didn't do the most recent Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't think so, no.
Oh,
Stutes, did you watch it yet? Gary was telling us about it.
No, yeah, he was fired like right after too.
gotcha.
Gary was telling us about it. I might have to check it out if it's good. But there's some other things that I want to watch first. It's like a series or it's like a movie?
Series. HBO, yeah.
I don't know. The series always throw me off a bit because I don't like to. I don't like to get stuck watching them. But everyone in here, hit that like button. If you just came back in, the stream ended like 17 times.
Yeah, it's like
We actually went outside, and you ever seen the part in Wayne's World where they dress up like construction worker and they're working on the pole? I was actually working on the pole fixing it, and now we're back. Grizz was yelling at me from the bottom.
Yeah, Grizz is definitely yelling. You know what would be cool though? Instead of like a watch along TV, like you know how you watch along a movie, like you watch along with somebody, like we're watching it and they're starting it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
What if we watched along a whole show, like a short show, like 1 or 2 seasons?
Be binge watching a show for 12 hours together. Like everyone stay home right now and watch the show with us.
Like 3 episodes a week or something like that.
I don't watch shows like that.
I don't watch.
That'll be your spin-off show.
I don't watch shows.
Oh, so then we can't do it.
Mine's in the studio. We already talked about that when I get a recording studio.
Yeah. Stute said, yeah, I really liked it. Weird. I have to check it out then. Craig says I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, Gary's talking about it. I have to check out the trailer. I really don't know anything about it, but he was telling us about it, so I gotta check it out. All right, number 23. Cruise ships have their own morgues.
That's weird. I already knew that, but that's weird though.
Did you know this, Chris?
I feel like I've heard it before, but I'm not.
It's weird.
They also have their own jails too.
Mm-hmm.
When travelers
Imagine being in jail on a boat.
When travelers take cruises, they're focused on the sunshine and the seawater, and sometimes the stingrays that they're swimming next to and scared of. But those who run the ship have to consider the practical side of being out on the ocean for days at a time. That includes what happens when someone dies on board.
Dude, if I die on board, throw me out to the sea, man. If I'm meant to die in the sea, throw me out, man. Come on.
In most reality, you have to put that in your will. Say, I want the cruise ship.
That's serious.
That's like not their job. They're like, all right, I guess we gotta throw them over. Like, what happens if you hit the next floor down? It's like someone's like eating dinner. All of a sudden,
that would be a good.
They just
that would be a good comedy movie.
Guys...
And they're like, the guy's like in the beginning of the movie, he's like, yo, if I die on the cruise, just throw me over the board. And they throw him like, and he's like ends up on somebody's balcony.
Yeah,
and like
they're like
at Bernie's.
Yeah, they're like laying out, enjoying their sunshine. All of a sudden, a body just ends up on their floor. They're like, I paid so much money to have this balcony.
That would be good comedy. That would be good comedy.
Yeah, we're writing comedy skits tonight.
Warner Brothers.
Oh man, yeah, it sounds crazy, but I mean it makes sense.
Ronger Brothers.
It makes sense. It totally makes sense. 24. Nomophobia is the fear of not having a mobile phone.
No-mo.
Nomophobia.
No-mo. See, mad kids got that. Nomophobia.
People are increasingly reliant on their devices these days. But for some, the attachment
It's not a meme yet.
But for some, the attachment can develop into a serious issue. Those with nomophobia, the abbreviation of no mobile phone phobia,
I think Gary has nomophobia.
have fear of not having their phone on them. They get equally freaked out when the battery dies or when there's no network coverage available.
Sounds like John.
That's how I was feeling when the stream just blasted us. Oh wow! On a 2019 study by UK firm YouGov found that 34% of men and 52% of women currently deal with the form of condition.
Damn, that's sad. I wish they get help.
Shout out to everybody out there with nomophobia. I hope this.
I hope you have no more phobia.
Craig says, "Damn, and definitely would have that." Nah, yes, you're right, Greg. You definitely would.
You're wildin', bro.
You definitely would, because who do you see most on their phone during the stream?
I'm always sharing it out.
Who do you see most on the phone?
I send it directly to people in their messages. Directly.
I don't know.
I shared it directly to people with their text messages.
I don't know. All right, number 25. Ladybugs defend themselves by bleeding from their knees. Tell me this makes sense. No. Who's on their phone?
I'm trying to. I'll put a new link in the Discord.
Oh, new link in the Discord.
Never did that.
Is this something that you think would happen, Chris?
Bleed?
Like they bleed?
They bleed from their knees.
Is their blood like clear? Because I've never seen it.
Ladybugs are seemingly sweet little creatures, but they also have a rather nasty way of defending themselves. When threatened, they release a foul-smelling chemical from their knees.
Oh, it smells.
That has the ability to repulse predators. The substance, which is hemoloph, made up of a mix of alkaloids, can also ooze from their abdomens. That's crazy. Fortunately, ladybugs have another defense mechanism too, their color. Predators learned that the color combinations of bright oranges and reds and blacks can mean unappetizing taste, and they avoid eating ladybugs.
Ugh.
That's interesting.
They don't look like they taste good, honestly. They look poisonous to me.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't think I would try one. Would you try one, Bruce?
Oh. They look like nah. They look poisonous to me.
Well, because the blood thing, or just because you wouldn't want one?
No.
Grizz is not good on Fear Factor. He
You
fared
wouldn't, yeah, you wouldn't do the Fear Factor for $1 million.
I know.
with John Rogan.
Yeah,
John
Yo, we should do Fear Factor.
Yo, that would be
Yo,
funny.
we should do
You
Fear
could
Factor.
do
Yes,
Fear
I'll be Joe Rogan, and
Yeah.
you could be on the yeah.
No,
John-
I'll be Joe Rogan.
No, I'll-
you could be
Johnny Rogani.
I'll be Joe Rogan,
I'll-
and you can be on the panel
This-
doing the
Johnny
rap.
Rogani.
How much should we put on the line for our live stream Fear Factor?
John's gonna bring like real tarantulas.
Yeah, and you have to pet them. You're like, I'm not
Nah,
scared. I'm
John's
not
budget is not
scared.
that high. It'll probably be like eat a sour gummy or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be like eat a hot jelly. bean.
yeah, like it's not gonna be that crazy, Grizz.
Yeah,
I'm not
maybe,
worried.
and then the last one is a ladybug.
A ladybug.
All right, 26. The tiniest snail ever discovered could fit through a needle's eye 10 times.
How do they find him though? That's weird. That's
Microscopes?
absurd.
That's absurd. Snails are. Look how small this is, Grizz. That's the tiniest snail could fit through there
10 times.
10 times. I don't know what that means. 10 times.
Like, 10
10
maybe
times
10.
smaller than
Yeah.
that? That's insane. Snails are known for their impressive shells and slimy traits. But the... Can you read this for me, Chris?
Angostopia.
There you go.
Angostopia
Dominicani.
something, snail, has also made the headlines for being incredibly tiny. These are creatures were only discovered in 2014.
Yo, those guys might finish, like if you fall asleep in a tent, they're gonna go into your ear for real, bruh.
Would you eat one of these?
Yeah, because you don't even know you're eating.
You probably already
You probably
ate
eat
one.
them when you open your mouth. What do you mean?
You probably ate a bunch of these while you were swimming. You didn't even realize it.
Do you think it's true that you eat spiders when you're sleeping?
I don't know. That might be on the list.
Breeze, you think it's true?
Probably.
Like your mouth's open, and then there's just bugs going into your mouth.
I don't know. All right, number
I
27.
mean, why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, imagine you just wake up, you start chewing, you're like, and then you're like, what am I eating? And then all of a sudden you're eating a little spider. 27. Bamboo grows so fast it's measured in miles per hour.
Oh, sure.
Look at that bamboo.
Miles per hour? That's pretty sick.
Along with being strong and flexible, bamboo can grow as decorative plant or practical crop and a renewable resource. It's
Yo,
the
how come I bought-
fastest growing plant on the planet. 35 inches each day.
How come I bought people bamboo plants before and they didn't grow no 35 inches in a day? Like in a year, they grew 35 inches.
For the right, you have to have the right temperature. According to the Guinness World of Records, a rate of 0.00002 miles per hour. That's pretty funny. Craig says if you swim, you definitely ate one. Yeah, I definitely ate a couple of those tiny snails. Without a doubt. If we go, I'll miss you.
Yeah, if you go out, this is the end.
Yeah.
This is the end. This is the end.
No.
Nah, we back. We back.
Are we back? Are we
Looks like
still
we
in?
back.
Oh, unpause that. Unpause that thing again. The background.
Are we back in this? Or are we gone?
It's you.
Alright, guys, it might go away. If it does, we'll catch you. I might pop on tomorrow, just say what up. But if it doesn't, we're going to keep going till another 30 minutes. And I might pop on tomorrow anyway, just to make it up for everybody. But everyone, if you're here right now, hit that like button. I know this is like the 80th time that I told you, but we love you for it. Alright, let's get back to the business. Let's get back to the facts. Absurd. Can you lower that? The Last Supper originally showed Jesus' feet, but they were cut off to make a doorway.
Oh, let me see the feet.
They don't show you the feet.
Oh, that's whack, bro.
They don't show you the feet. Look.
What does
It's-
his feet look like, though?
It's crazy that they cut off. They
Was he
made.
wearing sandals?
I'm sure it looked like any of these other feet. Or maybe his feet. Maybe he was wearing like dunks. He was wearing Nike
Yo,
dunks.
That would have
Actually,
been sick advertisement for a shoe company. When the WHADAFUNK shoes come out, we'll make that.
Leonardo da Vinci's painting "The Last Supper" is one of the most famous works of art in the world. It also used to include the central figure's feet, but they were cut off when a door was installed in the wall beneath the fresco in 1652. That's
What-
crazy. They're
Why
like,
don't they show
no.
a picture of the.
They're like, yo, let's just cut this most famous painting ever. Let's just cut it off
It
real
was just a
quick.
regular painting back then, though.
I mean, look at this paint. This painting just looks famous.
It's lit, yeah, but it was just like probably like popping, but not like ass popping.
That's crazy. That's crazy that they would just cut it though. Why wouldn't they just move it up or something?
I'm mad that they don't have a replication of what
Someone
it would look
has this. Someone has the feet.
like the original. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So who has the feet? That's what I want to know.
Someone stole it.
Someone definitely has the feet and is holding on to that.
His feet, bro.
They
That's
can't.
messed up.
They can't even tell anybody about it. It's probably like a family heirloom right now.
I like how it's like really like not a perfect painting either. Like look how unsymmetrical like the left and the right side is. Like they're not centered at all. They're pretty off.
I think they're pretty censored. All right, number 29. Alice in Wonderland syndrome. It's a condition that makes people feel larger or smaller than they actually are.
That's stupid.
I mean, that's how I feel. I feel like really, really, really small. Anyone who knows the story of Alice in Wonderland is aware of the magical moments when the central character shrinks and grows in size. And while those with the rare Alice in Wonderland syndrome don't actually shapeshift, they do have temporary episodes that make them feel larger or smaller. That spans of distorted perception can make it seem like things around them are moving further away or closer. That's got to be crazy. That's got to be really crazy.
Did someone who had that syndrome write the movie? Story?
I don't know. Craig says not me, John. For what? Oh, Spicy Rice. What up? How you guys doing? We're doing all right. This is like the 40th stream we started tonight.
Part 50.
Part 77. But we're talking about crazy absurd facts. And we're talking about Alice in Wonderland syndrome right now, which means is a syndrome where people feel tiny or big. All right, number 30. The world's smallest McDonald's was designed for bees.
What does it look like?
Unfortunately for hungry humans, there are no
Black.
Big Macs or McNuggets available at the smallest McDonald's. For bees, though, there's plenty of honey. The mini eating establishment was built in Sweden as part of the company's efforts to help restore the bee population, called McHive.
I gotta look this up, man. We gotta look this up.
It's shaped like a smaller version of the fast food joint, tiny golden arches and all. Yeah, pull that up. I want to see what that looks like. That sounds insane.
That's kind of funny. It's not even like you think it would be like a McDonald's, but it's like.
Don't look it up on the internet. Look it up through talking through people. No, because.
Dude, you don't think people are dumber with autocorrect? Like they don't have to type the word; they can just.
Yeah, but
you learn how to.
You learn how to spell it.
No, you don't learn how to spell. That's it right there.
That's the tiniest McDonald's.
It's literally on the grass.
That's hilarious. That's a good.
Look how small that thing is. It's on the grass.
That's sick. That's awesome. I bet someone just made that one day.
It's like a model. It looks like a model.
Oh, this is interesting. 31. When there's a double rainbow, the second rainbow mirrors the primary one. So a double rainbow actually doesn't mean that there's
actually makes
two
sense.
rainbows.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What happened?
You knew that?
No, but John, I don't know it. But it
Oh.
makes. Do you understand what not knowing something, but it actually makes logical sense means?
I mean,
Why do you keep saying you knew that? Like,
I don't get it.
just
What do you
say
mean
that
it makes sense though?
Because it looks like a reflection of the same
I
thing.
got the information, and to me, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now
That's
you're like,
what he's
oh,
saying.
okay. So you got the information. You're like, oh, okay. That's something that looks like that.
Yeah, John just gets information and it doesn't make sense to him. He's like, whoa, information? Whoa. Upgrade your hard drive, G.
Okay. Sorry. Frankly, it becomes so gathered that you fail to notice wonderfully delayed. The second arch displays its colors in the opposite order of the primary rainbow. That's kind of crazy, actually. I have to see. I don't really ever see double rainbows ever.
It's like a reflection, you know?
That's kind of wild. Have you ever tried to go towards the end of the rainbow?
No, I've never seen it because I've always just seen.
Suit says at the end
Always
of the
came from
rainbow.
afar.
At the end of the rainbow is a
I've
pot of
always
gold.
been at work or something.
You're like, sorry, I can't go get the gold right now.
I can't go see if there's.
Yeah. There
Suit
might be a
says,
leprechaun there waiting for you, Grizz.
Suit says, rainbow is a pot of gold.
Yeah, it's true.
And on the St. Patrick's stream, we actually said that leprechauns are real.
Yeah.
All right, 32. Kangaroo words are words that contain their own synonyms. Blossom. A kangaroo word sounds like something that's spoken in Australia, but it's actually a word that happens to contain its own synonym, with the letters to spell it in correct order. Example words are chocolate, which includes the synonym cocoa, masculine, which has male in it, blossom, which has bloom, chicken, which has hen, rambunctious, raucous,
Wow, that's pretty cool.
deceased is dead.
That's pretty sick, dude. Never thought that.
That's pretty wild. Kangaroo word. That's
How does it call kangaroo? Is kid in kangaroo, or what do you call a baby kangaroo? What's in kangaroo? How is kangaroo a kangaroo word? Is what I'm
a
wondering.
roo. I don't know. I made that up.
Kanga?
A roo? I don't know. What's a baby kangaroo called? A roo?
A joey.
A joey.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
No, that's what it's called. It's called joey.
That's hilarious. 33. The longest feather. The longest feather bow is nearly 4 times the height of the Empire State Building.
They just kept building it forever.
What?
That's an absurd fact. Have you ever thought about this before?
Absurd.
Why?
They just kept building it. They're like, keep going, keep going,
But
keep
why,
going, keep
though?
going, keep going.
Yeah.
And it was pink. That's
But
weird.
Why though?
Hulk Hogan was wearing
Here,
it.
read about it. Here, Ant, read it.
Chris is good at reading.
Fine, I'll read it myself. No Soupy in the chat. What up, No Soupy? How you doing, homie? Welcome. Feather boas are usually long enough to wrap around a person's shoulders, but during 2019's Pride celebration in New York City. What? It was in New York, too?
Oh, that's sick.
Ripley's Believe It or Not, Times Square set a Guinness record for the longest feather boa. We could have seen this,
We gotta
guys.
beat that record.
Stretching 1.2 miles. At the length, the bow is nearly 4 times the height of the Empire State Building. Drag queen Shangela of RuPaul's Drag Race and A Star Is Born MC the unveiling event.
Was it rainbow? That's pretty sick.
I don't know, but I feel like we have a new challenge. We have to make the longest feather boa ever. 1.3 miles. I think this is something we should be gunning for this year. You guys down for this?
Nah.
Alright, never mind. Cancel it. Cancel the idea.
I might feel like I will sneeze or something.
Cancel the idea. Alright, number 34. Astronauts can now bake cookies in space.
Okay.
They got an oven? What's good with that?
Astronauts have to nosh on space-safe version of the foods. Have you guys ever ate space food before?
No, but I would like to try it.
It's it's like freeze-dried. It's like crazy.
I like freeze-dried food.
It's like
I like
freeze-dried.
freeze-dried fruits.
It's like freeze-dried ice cream and stuff. It's pretty interesting. It tastes like exactly of the thing, but it's like a
The
weird texture.
Yeah.
That's an insane feather bower. Suit says it is called a Joey.
Yeah, it's true.
Craig says mission on. What a funk. All right, Craig.
Okay.
Me and you, we got this. Me and Craig are doing it. You guys are out. Don't be mad. We're in the Guinness World of Records, and you
I'm
guys
gonna get
aren't.
there next when we do that stream.
So astronauts have where are we at? They tested out a space oven that will allow those aboard to bake cookies. Just cookies? Like they're like, you guys could only. They're like, you guys could only make cookies. When scientists investigated the potential psychological effects of long-term missions and deep space shuttle, they found things would be more bearable if astronauts have access to a good variety of foods that smell and taste like home. What?
So maybe they only do make cookies.
Well, yeah, you can't really make anything with like liquids or stuff in it because it's gonna start floating around.
Yeah,
So astronauts are just eating cookies and
that's
getting.
sick, bro.
and-
Maybe they have space cookies, literally.
That's
Lex would love that.
that's awesome. I wonder if they're medicated.
That's what I said. Space
35. The inventor. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I looked this up. I was breezing through these before I came just to make sure they were all normal. Craig says yes. The freeze dried ice cream is, to be honest, nice. Yeah, right. It's pretty good actually. All right, this is a good one. I love this one. The inventor of the Pringles can is buried inside of one.
Like a large, huge one.
I don't know.
Is it barbecue?
I wonder what flavor you picked. In '66, Frederick Bauer developed the ingenious idea for Procter & Gamble to uniformly stack chips inside of a can. Okay. He's proud of the invention that he wanted to take it to the grave, literally. He communicated his burial wishes to his family, and when he died at 89, his children stopped at Walgreens on the way to the funeral home to buy his burial Pringles can. What?
I don't understand.
Oh, this is good. They did have one decision to make, though. My siblings and I briefly debated what flavor to use. See? It was hard about the... Bauer's eldest son, Larry, told at the time, but I said, look, we need to use the original. We can only assume he wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, so they cremated him and then buried him in the thing. I thought they made a giant... That would have been better if they made a giant Pringles thing.
Yeah. Honestly,
They
put that
cremated
in my will. I want to be I want you guys to make me a big giant Pringles thing. Even though
that's what I'm saying. That
even
would've
though
been
I didn't
cooler.
invent Pringles.
That would have been cooler. A giant one.
I mean, I think it's funny that they went to the store and they had to buy the Pringles.
They had to eat the Pringles?
Yeah, did they like eat it together?
Did they get a receipt?
Did they share it with the guy at the burial place?
I don't
I don't know.
know.
I'm curious.
I wonder where he's at.
I like how they got the original flavor. It's funny. Local cool guy in the chat and Cheese Girls. Oh, Cheese Girls knows the Pringles fact.
Oh, of course Cheese Girls.
Cheese Girls, how you know that? A can makes so much more sense.
Of course Raylan knows that, man. Come on.
Yeah. Everyone, hit that like button if you just popped in.
Wait, makes sense or you knew it?
Yeah, it makes sense or you know it.
Thing.
It makes
So
sense
you knew
or
it?
you knew it. I don't know which
So
one.
you knew it, Vocal?
All right, number 36. Bubble wrap was originally intended to be wallpaper. Imagine having bubble wrap as wallpaper. What are you doing?
Like imagine like pushing someone like get out of here.
What happens? What happens when you? Yeah, what happens when it's all popped? Then it's
Maybe
done?
it's for kids to not hit the wall. That might be the reason.
That's just something.
Bubble wrap was invented in 1957 by Alfred Fielding and Mark Chavanis, who sealed two shower curtains together, creating a smattering of air bubbles, which they initially tried to sell as wallpaper. What? When that didn't work out, they realized their product could be used for protection and packaging. They founded Sealed Air Corporation in 1960. When the inventor showed up to the product IBM, which had just launched its first mass computers, the tent company became their first big bubble wrap client. What?
Wow, that's cool. IBM really hold them down.
That's wild.
Shout out to them. Now we can bubble wrap like cool stuff and send it to you guys in like the UK and stuff.
I think, imagine, we should wrap the studio in wall, bubble wrap for the wall.
That's not good for the environment, bro.
Why? It's already made.
Yeah, if it's already made, sure.
I'm not gonna make new bubble wrap for it. It's already made.
You have to buy it though.
I'm saving it. I'm not throwing it in the garbage.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
putting it on
save
the
it up.
wall. All right, 37. Humans are the only animals with chins. I bet you didn't know this, Grizz.
Actually, so
Nah, what about gorillas? What are you
Hold on,
talking
maybe.
about? That's not legit.
He's seen a
They
YouTube
don't have
short on it.
chins.
What?
They don't have chins. It just goes to neck.
Who doesn't have a chin?
A gorilla?
They don't have chins. They do not have chins. Cheese Girl says, popped in to give this fire content a like and say hi. I'm gonna go play Minecraft now. All right.
Nah, chill. Just hang out for 15 more minutes.
Why are you
Minecraft
playing
Legends.
Minecraft? This is better than Minecraft.
Yeah,
You're
why?
learning stuff here. Craig says bubble wrap was invented for making the home warmer. That's wild, yo.
It sounds like a fire hazard.
It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. All right. Despite the many differences between humans and other creatures, there are also plenty of similarities between whatever. Many creatures have hair, heart, eyes, powerful brain. Only one feature is we only have chins. What?
Yeah, gorillas don't have chins. It's messed up, bro. I don't know. I don't want a chin anymore.
My cat has a chin. Local cool guy said. Take a picture of your cat's chin.
Do you have a cat, local cool guy? Only has the cat when he has a chin and he's lost.
38.
I've never heard about his cat other than that.
This is interesting one. I don't know if anyone has ever had this issue before. It takes nearly 2 days for a human to discharge a Lego through their body.
Hey, yo, I don't want to ever find that out.
What size Lego though? Would a 2-blocker or like did the block size make a difference? What do you think?
Why does it take a Lego that long to come out of your body?
Anyone who's been around Legos knows that they're incredibly painful to step on, but you ever know what happens when you swallow one?
2018 study. How much did they pay the guy to do the study?
I don't
Or
know.
girl.
Would you do it?
6 volunteers.
6
did it?
volunteers found out by ingesting a Lego figurine head. Oh, a head. That's crazy. A piece that is much rounder and presumably easier on the digestive system. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Doesn't
Because
that
it has
mess up
sharp
your-
edges.
Doesn't that mess up your whole system though? Like having plastic in your body, like doesn't that give you like all those
I don't know.
diseases and stuff?
The researchers learned that it takes an average of almost 2 days to pass a Lego through the body. That's pretty wild.
I could have lived my whole life without needing to know that one.
Craig said, "Damn, LOL at the Lego." Yo, for real. It's funny that it was a head too. I can't believe people volunteer for that. Hopefully they got paid. 39. A growlery is a place where you go to be alone when you're cranky.
Yeah, some of the people I know need to go there.
Look at this guy. He's cranky. I like it. Are you having a bad day? Then you might have to visit a growlery. What? Where do you find one of these? Frederick Douglass had his own growly outside of his home at Cedar Hill in Washington, D.C. The stone cabin contained a single room with a fireplace, desk, stool, and couch. That's
I think
amazing.
everybody should have one of them then.
Craig says, "Damn, the piece hurts when you step on them. Imagine when you eat it." Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like every house should come with a growler. Number 40. Three Musketeers bars once came in 3
The
flavors.
other 2 flavors are probably way better because Three Musketeers is whack, bro.
Three Musketeers is good.
You like Three Musketeers?
Yeah.
It's like the most mid bar, like the last of the last option.
Yeah, what? What flavors do they have, I wonder? And if you never understood where the name came from, now it can finally makes
Sense. Oh wow, it's about to make sense, or I need to know this one.
you didn't say it makes sense.
It doesn't make sense.
But there's 3 Musketeers, so there
Okay.
should be. Where's the other 2?
Vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Just like
Yo, I would actually love to try a chocolate or
I would like
strawberry,
the vanilla.
vanilla or
The chocolate is
strawberry.
the one.
No, I know. I'm saying I would like to try a vanilla or strawberry one. They should have one that would mix all 3 in one flavor. That
Oh,
would
like
be good.
what
Like
is it called?
like
Like the ice cream?
the ice cream,
Like the what do you call it?
the Napoleon, right?
Napoleon.
Right? That's what it's called, right? The Napoleon. Chris, that's what you said it was called. The Napoleon ice cream with the 3 flavors. You guys know what we're talking about, right? Craig's has never had a Three Musketeers bar in the UK.
You ain't missing out, bro.
Honestly,
You ain't missing nothing, bro.
you're not really missing out too much,
They
but
probably got some better stuff in the UK.
yeah, there's probably better stuff there you at, like Sargazy.
No, I'm good.
All right, number 41. The U.S. Navy uses Xbox 360 controllers.
They're outdated, bro.
Does this make sense? I don't know.
Lex said you eat plastic anyway. Nah, I don't eat plastic. Speak for yourself, bro.
Listen to this. Operating the periscopes on the submarines is no game, but it turns out 360 controllers are lighter, more intuitive, and overall just easier to use than the helicopter-style control
That's
sticks.
sick, yo.
Also, the game console controllers sell for around $20 each, while replacing submarine industry standard costs $40,000.
God,
And swapping an Xbox controller has reduced training time from hours to minutes.
that's
What?
sick.
Yo, you're
Yo.
saying I'm already trained
Yo,
to rock a submarine periscope?
yo, submarine guys, the operators must be dope at Call of Duty, man.
Yeah, this is like woke stuff right here. There's a
Hackers.
this comes down to Call of Duty talk right here.
I'm surprised they use 360.
They don't use
controllers.
PlayStation. They don't use PlayStation
Yeah, I
controllers.
use PlayStation.
How come they don't use PlayStation controllers, Chris?
Because the 360 controller was one of the best controllers made.
They don't use mouse and keyboard for your
Nah, the
PC.
Xbox Series X controller is way better than 360.
I think it's because it's lighter. The most light. Look how
Yeah,
this
well,
is
they were
crazy.
pretty light.
I can't believe they use Xbox 360 controls. That's kind of absurd.
And plus, they're cheaper than PlayStation.
All right, this is funny. Charlie Chaplin once lost the Charlie Chaplin lookalike competition.
Because he was fat?
Nah. In 1975, few years before he passed, Charlie Chaplin entered a lookalike contest in France. He came in third, not first. A theory as why he didn't win is he has blue eyes that couldn't be seen in black and
Ah.
white, so the judges didn't recognize him. He was apparently a good sport about being bested. That's hilarious. Imagine going into a lookalike
It's funny
competition
enough
as
that
you
he
create
entered that.
yourself.
Yeah, it's funny enough that he answered it, though. Like, if you're entering a competition, you're not going to be the guy who...
Yo, Local Crew has the greatest comment ever. Man Navy subs out there in Pacific Ocean drifting into the left after 2 months. Yes, the
Facts.
controllers are just...
That's only John,
He's
dude,
like,
honestly.
yeah, all my controllers start drifting. You gotta, like, pick it up, and you gotta, like... They're, like, over there using the Q-tip trick underneath the submarine,
Yeah,
like,
it's
trying to,
mad.
like, fix it.
There's mad submarines drifting into the
They're like,
ocean.
hold on, get the alcohol.
Left.
We gotta fix the controller. They're using a Q-tip, shoving alcohol into the controller, trying to fix it. They're like, hurry up, it's moving. Craig says, yeah, totally with the 360 is the best controller ever made.
I don't like the ergonomic, like, it was, like, arched outwards instead of arched inwards, you know what I'm saying? Like, the handles.
All right, 43. The Leaning Tower of Pisa pizza isn't just leaning, it's sinking too. Construction on the Tower of
People
Pisa
say it's about to fall at any minute.
beginning at 1173, and because soft ground is built on, it began to lean as soon as the builders got to the 3rd story. 5 years after construction started, over the next 800 years, leaning wasn't the only thing about the tower. It was also sinking at the rate of 2 millimeters per year.
Damn, that's a lot, bro.
Would you stand underneath this?
Underneath it? Nah.
Like, would you stand right here?
I was standing in the building next to it because it's leaned the other way.
Grizz, would you stand right underneath here?
Yep.
While eating a ladybug?
Mm-hmm.
You're not. With your Xbox 360 controller.
For the grizzly bear.
And a polar. No, don't say polar.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be there with my alcohol. It's drifting.
It's drifting. Mix it. Oh, man. This isn't that great of a fact. I think this is the worst fact on here. Who cares? I figured it was probably sinking. This is something that makes sense. 44. The first fax machine was patented in 1843. What?
That makes sense.
That's so long ago.
No, actually, for a fax machine, that's actually a lot. I thought it meant typewriter.
Fax machine.
Yeah, fax machine.
Like, there was like a phone with it. Was there even phones in 1843? Like, let's see what it says.
Remember, like, think about this, John. I think your memory back in the day, real quick, was a little better because, like, you had to remember phone numbers. Remember when you had to remember phone numbers for people? Now you don't have to at all. You don't have to remember much.
Okay. At the time, it was not referred to as a fax machine, but a facsimile machine. Bain used a clock to synchronize the movement of two pendulums, which would scan each line of the message during the process. Oh, that's crazy. So it was like scanner, kind of. That's kind of weird. Craig says, yeah, it was a pigeon. Yeah, right? That's pretty wild. All right. 45. Napoleon ice cream. No, Napoleon once lost a battle to a horde of bunnies.
Those bunnies be wildin'.
A horde of bunnies. Honestly, it looks like he would lose against bunnies. Waterloo wasn't exactly a famous conqueror. Napoleon Bonaparte's greatest defeat. He was attacked by bunnies. The emperor had requested that a rabbit hunt be arranged for himself and his men. His chief of staff set it up and had men round up about 3,000 bunnies for the occasion.
3,000? It must have took them a year to find that many bunnies.
When the rabbits were released from their cages, the hunt was ready to go, but the thing didn't go as planned. The bunnies charged towards him and his men in a vicious, unstoppable onslaught.
Oh, shout out to those bunnies grouping together, man.
Yo, they were like, yo, you trying to get us? That's it for you.
He was that whack that he had to get people to get 3,000 bunnies. Like, he couldn't even just go hunt them, like, for real.
No, he got them together so they could go hunt them
That's so whack though. Like, who you gonna? Oh,
like a challenge.
Yo, collect all these deer so we could try to hunt them. They're already here. What do you mean?
Maybe he was like challenging to see who's like the best.
Whack.
The best of the best. That's kind of crazy though. Imagine 3,000 bunnies attacking you. What would you do if 3,000 bunnies were attacking you?
Great. I'm out.
You think you could outrun 3,000 bunnies?
Yes.
You think you could?
Yeah, I can. I'm really fast.
Faster than. What if they surround you in a circle?
I jump over them and start crushing their heads by
Kicking.
accident.
What if they're all like biting all over your arms and you're like
That's
trying
why
to,
I'm out.
you're just running and all of a sudden
Sharp
bite.
ass teeth.
Local cool guy says that's cap.
Your cow.
Listen, just because you can't fight 3,000 bunnies. All right, number 46. This is an interesting one. Cold cuts are safer when they're hot.
Bacteria. That. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
They probably would taste gross at hot though.
No, like not hot, but like hotter. Like, you know when they're sitting out for a while, not like sitting in the fridge.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. It just sounds like gross. All right, the CDC recommends
What
that
about if you-
seniors, pregnant women, and those with a weak immune system avoid lunch meats, hot dogs, and deli meats unless they are heated to at least 165 degrees.
Yeah. What about if you get a panini?
This kills the foodborne bug Listeria monocytogenes, which infects 1,600 people
That's
and
a
kills 260 in the United States yearly
That's messed
annually.
up. Yeah, because you get a panini. They always put meat and they put little cheese. They squash it down. That's 165 degrees.
Yeah, that's true. I make paninis. It just sounds weird. Cold cuts hot, right?
The way they say it, cold cuts out. Yeah.
Yeah, it just sounds weird. 47. Peter the Great imposed the beard tax.
He wasn't that great then. John would have been paying a lot.
Peter the Great once imposed an annual beard tax on members of society who had facial hair. I bet you he couldn't grow facial hair.
No, there are no times when people ever be clean shaven. You know, like the Yankees and stuff.
If someone wanted to keep their facial, they simply had to pay for it. If they made their deposit, they received a coin that said paid tax paid.
Yo, that's a good way to show you're rich as hell. You're like, yo, I had to be here for 10 years, bro. Look at me. I've been paying taxes on this.
That's pretty wild.
That shows you're a boss if you got a beard back then.
Beard
Like,
tax.
was the coin different, like every year or something? Because I just keep the coin. Right?
Yeah. Maybe they changed it. It says like the year. They're like
Yeah.
2020.
2019. beard
2019, he paid his
You
beard
just have
tax.
to buy it once and that's it.
I wonder how much it was too.
tax. Scammers, beard scammers.
Yeah, you're people like selling
It's for like
coins on the black
$3,000
market.
for a year. It's for like 3,000.
I
Click on it. See how much it is. Put in a new tab. Open the beer tax thing in a new tab. Just hit right click.
I know, but I don't know what's gonna come up.
Beer tax. It's not gonna come up like an adult website.
Let's see. Let's read about it. There's a lot to read. You want to read this?
I just want to see the price.
I don't know if we're gonna get to that.
2 kopecks.
You found it that quick, dude. I don't
2
know. I
kopecks?
don't know what that equals out to, but in 1530 to 1584, shaving the
100
beard
rubles.
is a sin. What? This is wild. Craig says, Dan, keep this on to yourself. The hell, the taxman is coming for you all. Yeah, I know.
I'm not
Seriously.
coming for me. I'm good. Bro.
Clipping this. Yeah, I know. What's the rate? Like how if you have a little stubble, you still gotta pay, or you gotta pay more
I'll
for
shave
how
this off
long
tomorrow.
it is?
I don't need no stubble. I just got a little stubble. I'm good.
All right, 48. Pluto might have a liquid ocean under its icy surface. Since it's so far away from the sun, Pluto is believed to be mostly covered in ice. But stunningly, even after a billion years in the frigid cold, there may be still liquid in the ocean beneath the slick sheet, according to 2019 journal Natural Geoscience. The ocean is capped and insulated by gas that might have prevented the entire body water from freezing over. That's crazy. I want to go swimming there. I
The
want to
beer
go.
tax token. Somebody sold it in 2013 for $4,000.
Really? Can you
Wow.
show? Let me see. They have one?
Yeah, it's on the coinworld.com. This is it right here.
The Cornwall?
Coin World.
So we found the coin.
This is the beer. This is if you want to keep your beard. This is what you gotta have.
That looks sick.
$4,000.
Mhm.
You guys need one.
I
of
want
these.
that.
You
I want
need
to buy
it.
that.
You need one. You're gonna go to Russia.
That's what I'm buying when I get a little extra coin.
That was in 2013. For 2020, it's
damn.
probably like
Yeah.
2001.
All right, this one isn't too absurd. Scents come up differently to individual people.
Oh yeah.
Like, why is this on here?
No, that's not an absurd. That's everyone knows that.
Yeah, that doesn't. Why is that absurd?
Like,
What was
they
it?
taste different to every individual. Like what?
What was it?
Why is that on here?
What was it?
This is the worst fact I ever heard. Scents come up differently to individual
That's
people.
stupid.
Like what? All right, whatever. All right, 50. This is a good one, and we're actually gonna go on maybe do a live stream for this one. There's an ant that only lives in a 14-block section in New York City and nowhere else on Earth.
Like a species of ant?
Yes. The Manhattan ant. The Manhattan ant is found only within a 14-block section in New York City and nowhere else on the planet. The whole planet. It's similar to a regular cornfield ant, but can't be matched to any other known ant species. Scientists believe that it's evolved thanks to isolation within the concrete jungle.
Oh, that's why.
New York will clearly do things to a creature.
It's no crap.
Yeah, it's probably like a ant mixed with a roach.
Those toy junkies. What up, homie?
What's
Welcome.
good, toy junkies?
We're on number 50 of a new breed of ant.
It's definitely a
Rookie ant.
cockroach. Oh, that's definitely some cockroach ant.
Listen, we might do a live stream where we go hunt for this ant and try and find it. We have to find out around what 14-block radius it is.
Right there, 63rd to 76.
63rd to 76th Street. All right, we're gonna write this down. We
Wow.
might do a live stream in the summer looking for this for fun.
That'd be pretty cool.
The Manhattan ant. The Manhattan ant.
Nah, chill, fam.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Yep, the Manhattan ant.
Chill.
We'll we're gonna go look for it.
Wait, how did they become a breed though? Does it say? I can't see.
Yes,
It's too small.
Some
The
ants
diets.
evolved
Yeah,
into that shit.
the diets.
Weird.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the diets of living in that area, I guess.
New
I don't
York
know.
is different, man. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
different. The Manhattan. He says, and they still won't go to Brooklyn.
Facts.
Hmm.
Who said that?
But this,
Who
is
you
this
think?
Craig says, but is this ant can't eat on a live stream?
Nah, chill, fam.
Yes, that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to hunt for this ant.
Yeah,
we're
let's
gonna
capture
we're
one.
gonna have to capture one and we bring them to here.
Facts.
Yeah, we're gonna bring them up here and we're gonna start breeding.
Yo, we should do that.
No, I don't know if that's illegal. I don't know if we could do that.
We should breed ants, yo.
Ant farm. We're gonna start
Yo, we should have
the Manhattan ant farm. We're bringing. That's pretty wild though. This is actually a wild fact.
That ant looks crazy. That's like Spider-Man, bro.
Imagine getting bit by this thing.
You'll probably turn into a Spider-Man, son. That ass.
This looks crazy.
Ant-Man. That's how Ant-Man became. Yo, he's from the city too, isn't he?
I don't
Look
know.
that up.
I have no idea. But yeah, that was number 50. Number 49 was horrible. I wish there was another one. You want to read this? 10 things you know about.
Justin go, yeah. Sure,
Yeah. So that's the 50 facts,
Don't
guys.
get Briscoe worked up.
yeah.
That was the 50 absurd facts. Honestly, pretty insane. That was pretty insane.
You're gonna have to edit all these 3 into a video or something.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Keep him as it is.
Nah. So the first, the WHADAFUNK mascot. Yeah, that's the WHADAFUNK mascot. The
ant?
Manhattan. The Manhattan is the WHADAFUNK mascot.
They only live for 14 blocks. They never spread going further. I don't understand. Like they've been all these years. They never like try to go like to the
I don't know.
Bronx.
Something about those blocks, man.
Yeah, something over there. So they want to stay
There
there.
must be some good food over there, man.
They just want to stay there. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, the stream was crazy tonight. The stream was really crazy tonight. First, it was going smooth. Then it got a little crazy. And then all of a sudden, we got shut down. And then we were fine. And then we got shut down again. And then and somehow we're still going, somehow. And then we talked about 50 absurd facts. Crazy facts. What do you think the number, like, what's something that you're going to remember from this fact list?
The Manhattan.
The Manhattan? What's one of your...
I can't say that one too.
Mine is gonna be the figs thing. Whenever I see someone eating a fig, I'm gonna be like, listen,
That's a good one.
you know you're eating dead bugs right now. And they're gonna be like, what? I'm gonna be like, yes.
Mine is that, you know, different people smell things differently.
That makes sense. See, that
Did
one
you
makes
know
sense.
it though? Did you know it?
That one. Listen, I was trying to get you going because we need to make topics about these facts. You know what I'm saying? Craig says, did any of you work out the brain teasers I put in the Discord?
Mine, the Fort Knox one is memorable because I really thought Fort Knox was just a figure of speech. I didn't know it was someone they really can't break into with all technologies they have today. And nomophobia.
Nomophobia.
I know Lex has that.
Nomophobia.
Lex has nomophobia.
No, Craig, I tried some of the brain puzzles. I'm really bad at those. Really bad at those.
I haven't checked this.
But everyone check out the Discord. And maybe they can figure it out. If you're not in the Discord yet, pop in there. Stute says you have to go find that ant. Honestly, I think it's gonna be one of the live streams in the summertime when it gets warmer out. I think that we might do that.
We hit up a taco truck, get some.
We'll put out signs like, "Have you seen this ant?" And we'll like walk around asking people and hand out flyers to
Ed's
people.
gotta come to that one because he's a city guy.
I feel like that'd be a good one. I feel like imagine we find it.
He'll help us navigate through the city.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine we find the ant though. Like, what do we do after that?
Gotta capture him, bro.
What do we do after we find the ant?
Join or die. Join or die.
We tell him you're now our mascot, and then bring him back.
We'll feed him, bro.
We should we have to build a house for him
Give
before
him
we go there.
steroids. We'll roid him up and make him like huge.
We have to build a house for him before we get there.
We can get the
So
McDonald's
find
house, the smallest McDonald's.
Oh yeah, we can make the smallest McDonald's
with ants
Ant
instead
house.
of bees.
That's true. That is true.
We gotta find a female so we can breed them though.
Yeah, it's true. We have to put in work on this. We got a whole plan set up. Summer's gonna be crazy for the live streams.
So I feel like if we were born in 2020, we wouldn't think like that.
If we were born in 1919, we would have no idea about the Manhattan.
No idea about the Manhattan ants. Actually, they might have all been Manhattan ants in 1919.
Might need to go ask Paul Rudd. Yes, we're gonna have to go find Paul Rudd and ask Paul Rudd.
I met him. He was at the comedy club that I worked at.
Did you ask him about the Manhattan ant?
No, I didn't.
Well, what are you doing?
I met him, Bob Saget, Gilbert Godfrey,
Rest in peace.
Jeff Ross.
It's a lot of dead guys.
Jeff Ross ain't dead, too.
Bob Saget and
Gilbert,
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This live stream went crazy. It was like chill, and then all of a sudden it like started shutting down on us. But hopefully next one it won't be like that. Next one we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do like another game type show.
I won't be at the next one. Sorry, guys.
He won't be at the next one. So if you're gonna miss him, say your goodbye now. Nah, but I don't know. The next one might be a game type one. Game type one. Maybe we'll bring some special guests, possibly, since A&T won't be here, and we'll see. We'll see. But the next one will be probably a game one. But yo, guys, thank you guys for coming back on the stream after it ending 17 times.
They might have needed intermission. Maybe like Stoops had to take a poop real quick. You never know. Sometimes it happens. What are you gonna do? Sit by his computer? Like you gotta
bring your phone. Oh,
that's unsanitary.
yeah,
Very unsanitary to bring your phone into the toilet. There's so much bacteria. Sanitize your phones, guys.
Everyone starts Yeah, if you're looking at your phone right now, sanitize it. Nah, but guys, if you didn't yet, hit the like button just so people know that you liked the video and like the stream. So for episode 50, we wanted to do something a little different. So do something, and the first thing I thought of was like, let me think of some ideas for episode 50. And I typed in 50, and then the first thing that comes up was absurd facts. And then I like looked through this list, and I was like, this is pretty interesting to talk about. Good topics to talk about.
What if it came up ideas for like a 50th birthday party? Will we have just done a 50th birthday party for somebody that's not here?
What do you mean?
It was like you typed in 50. The person that came up was like 50th birthday party ideas. You were like, all right, this is lit.
Yeah, then this would be a birthday party.
That's sick.
But luckily for you, it was absurd facts.
Yeah.
That some you already know. It's a genius.
I know all about the rainbows.
Those mirrored rainbows, I know them. Yeah, I don't know.
My favorite one was the Xbox controls with the submarines. That's sick.
That was a good one.
That's my favorite one.
That was a pretty good one, honestly. Like
the submarine guys with the Xbox controllers. Shout out to Xbox.
Because that means we're all trained, pretty much.
I'm trained, bro. I don't even need no test. I've been playing Xbox since 2000.
That'd be crazy. That's the training. They like set you up in a Call of Duty thing. They're like, all right, let's see how good you do in shipment.
John would fail because he's not good at flying helicopters or anything with a controller.
Yeah, I'm really bad at video games, but I like playing them.
You're not bad at the game. You're just bad at operating a vehicle in the game.
Stute says, hey, thanks for keeping up the hard work. And Ant, I want to hear that new song. Yo,
hell yeah.
Thank you, Stute.
So I got the song coming out soon. It's already out. It's on my friend's Bandcamp and his page, but I'm gonna put it out on my own personal Spotify and Apple Music this upcoming week. So keep an eye out on my Instagram. I'm posting that, all right? And Spotify.
When to see flying ants in the summer? This is where the male ant fly to find the female to mate, and from the queen to make the next generation. Yeah, yo, we're gonna be part of that. We're gonna be out there and trying to figure that out. Yeah, in the summer we're gonna look for the ant. We're gonna have to. Now we have to find it.
Grace's birthday. We'll do on Grace's birthday.
Yeah, that'll be your birthday party.
Ant farming.
Ant farming. We're gonna invite all your friends, and we're gonna go ant farming. They won't know it. We're gonna tell them we're going out to eat, but we're actually gonna
we're going to eat too. I need some food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we might eat something, but we're gonna invite everybody out, and we're gonna be like, listen, we're gonna set up. We're gonna do this right now. They were like, what? No, we're looking for the Manhattan. Just trust us. No, but it'll be dope.
Special.
It'll be dope. But guys, I really appreciate everyone for coming back. It's the live stream it gets crazy sometimes, and it's always fun. But the new show is going to be dropping soon. I don't know if you guys know yet. Hype it up. Boom. It's going to be dropping very soon. We're going to be turn your notifications on. We're going to be interviewing other creative people, other awesome people who do cool stuff. And we got a whole list of people we're going to do. Been a little bit busy trying to get into the groove of the next year of things. Trying to do things, but it's going to be coming soon. Don't worry. It's still in the works. It's still happening. Everything we do, it takes time, but that's how it is. We're running this show, running a brand, running everything. And shout out to everybody who bought a WHADAFUNK beanie from Zoomies. If you haven't yet, honestly, go to the website right now and grab one. Seriously, we need that support, guys. We need all your support as much as we can, and we truly appreciate all your support. Plus, we want you guys dressing dope like us, so make sure you do that, please, please, please. We really, really appreciate everybody who does. And if you don't, we still appreciate you for being here, but we would much rather you be rocking WHADAFUNK with us and to represent, that you're part of this as well. But what I wanted to talk about was we might have some big news for the live stream next week, so you don't want to miss out on that. We might have some major news for the live stream next week that we'll be able to tell you next week. Real big news. Like this is some serious news, like some, like bring it into the next big leagues. Like this
I
is
can't escape the feeling of excitement, man.
yeah, it might this is some like major big league news that we might be able to tell you next week. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. But when you guys hear this news, you're gonna be like, yo, nah, but for real, get ready because next week, hopefully, we'll be able to tell you next week. We're working behind the scenes on a couple things.
Check out that new video on YouTube, man.
Yeah,
It's,
if you haven't checked it
Colorado
out,
Journeys.
if you haven't checked it out, check out the newest vlog. We hopefully will having a new video dropping soon, another video.
Next week.
Yeah, hopefully, and then we got a bunch more videos. But big news, hopefully dropping next week. So make sure you tune in next week. Like big news, like real big deal, real big deal. We've been working hard. You know what I'm saying? So Craig says, let's go. Awesome. But yo, guys, I just want to say one more thing. Shout out to Sati CBD Soda. Please make sure you follow them if you do not yet. We really appreciate it if you did, and let them know if you want to get some. Hit them up. Tell them we sent you.
Man. Just buy a case of the best bet is to buy a case of all 3 flavors because you get a variety pack.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Stoots, did you ever get yours?
How'd you like it? What's your favorite flavor, bro?
I want to know if you ever got it, if you like any of the flavors. But yeah, so guys, big news coming soon. Check out the newest video if you haven't yet. Number one, most important. Thank you for being here. That's the most important thing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for coming back after all the technical errors and mishaps. Really appreciate everyone who came back. If you didn't come back, sorry, but we don't run the internet. We just are on it. We're just on the internet. But yeah, really appreciate you guys. What a fun gaming stream Sunday. Make sure you tuned in for that. It's gonna be fun. High on Life is a hilarious game. It's a very funny game. I watched the whole thing.
High on Life, hilarious.
Hilarious game.
Gonna
So
be playing again on Monday.
make sure you tune in.
Watch it. If you missed it, you watch the whole live stream, or you could wait for the little bite-size edited versions
In case you
throughout
got
the week.
yeah, in case you
It's
got
cool.
only a couple
It's
minutes.
cool.
Called
If you-
Backlog Takedown.
The
Like a
recap.
little TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be like 3 times a week.
I like that.
It's gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the weekends and Sunday we gonna have the takedown. Monday we gonna have the backlog takedown. I mean Sunday fun day, Monday backlog takedown. Yeah, and then throughout the week you get videos too. If you missed the live stream. So
Yeah. Oh damn. Stu says I got mine. It's really good. I like the ginger. Oh,
Nice,
sick.
bro.
Oh, sick. Yeah, the ginger. I like them all. I really like them all. I can't decide which is my favorite, to be honest with you.
Strawberry.
It's like I don't know. I just like it's whatever I'm in the mood for.
True.
I don't know. I like them all different. Like I like them all different times. I don't know. It's weird. Like sometimes I like the red one. Sometimes I like the ginger. Sometimes I like the lemon lime. I don't know. Craig says awesome game. That game weapon is funny as heck. Yeah, yo, that thing is
It's
hilarious.
funny.
But yo, guys, when this video ends, please drop a comment if you can. Really appreciate that. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. It was an awesome stream. Even through all the difficulties, we still ride it out and we still make it happen and we still do our thing. So really appreciate everyone who tuned in. And shout out to everybody who's a channel member. Really appreciate all you guys for real. I might pop on live tomorrow for a little bit. So turn your notifications on. I might just pop on, just say what up to everybody. So turn your notifications on if you don't have them on. Maybe I'll just pop on, use the phone, and say what up to everybody. We'll see. But check it out. But yeah, so that's what's going on. A&T new song dropping. Grizz, What a Funk Gaming channel. Me, I might pop on. If not, we'll see you Thursday. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And what else do we have to say?
Peace.
What else do we have to say? Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Follow all the stuff. Follow Sati. Follow the gaming channel. Follow A&T Spotify. And guys, we'll catch you on the next What a Funk live stream, wherever that may be. We will be there. I don't think the stream loves works. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.
We ain't gonna name no names.
Oh wait, we got a super chat. Oh, thank you. What we have here? Oh! Come to the show. Oh, super chat. We got the show. Oh, Shay has become a member. What is going on right now? What is going on? Check out the sewing tutorial beforehand.
Energy
So
drink,
this-
Sati.
Let's go.
I got the chill one. I'm
Cheers.
trying to chill out.
A custom Ant Won't Stop shirt.
Whoa! The Briscoe. Whoa. Thank you, Briscoe. Yeah, look at it. Show it real quick.
Nobody
Show it real quick. What the?
Come on,
This is the front of the shirt, autographed. And then we got special design.
What do you want from me?
Oh! Welcome to the stream. Happy birthday to you. Whoa! Trick question.
It's not a trick question.
Yes, it is. It's great. It's not a trick question. What is happening right now?
Ready, go.
24-hour live stream could possibly be happening. Hold on. Yes.
Look at that.
Shout out to everyone who bought a piece from the new collection
John-
too. We even had a
That
pop-up
was
shop.
crazy.
The pop-up shop was awesome. Sponsored live stream.
We ain't gonna name no names. No names. But if you suit up, then you gonna feel it.
Hey yo, Grizz, hit those claps, give me a little siren. It's What a Funk, back with another live stream. If you don't see us on YouTube, then get your Visine. We doing 90 on the highway with the high beams. I heard we needed a new song, a fly theme. If it's a movie, then this is a part of my scene. What a Funk, you know what that means. It's my team, and this live stream's the craziest thing that I've seen.
Funk.